Hello. What's up, LMR? How you doing? How are you guys? I was just in my other group, my weight loss challenge group, so I thought I would come in here and chat with you guys for a little bit. It's hot out today. It's like 94. It's like 94 here. Or not yet. Maybe. Getting there anyway. How you doing? Whew. Yeah, 94. Who's here? Anybody here today? But yeah, just thought I'd come on and chat. It's kind of warm, kind of sweaty. What you doing today? How are you gonna LFR? How are you gonna live for real, legit as fuck? How are you gonna be you? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say yes to today? What are you gonna not say yes to? What kind of limits are you gonna put up and boundaries? How much of you are you gonna say yes to? So yeah, I've been doing other stuff the last few days. I've been doing some courses, some workshops. I did a bubble workshop yesterday. That was a lot of fun, painting bubbles. I enjoyed doing that. We had a little like digital mess up, but other than that, it was fun. But we got it delivered. It took a minute, but we got it delivered. We got it cut out, delivered. So yeah, we're good. Sorry, I thought my daughter was coming and needed something. So yeah, I just wanted to come hang out with you guys for a little bit. And kind of talk, actually. I wanted to talk with you a little. I think I'm going to be kind of reorganizing this group a little bit, just because of the way I've kind of started leaning towards reorganizing some of my programs and my courses. A lot of it's because I'm really enjoying the art. Here comes the train! Give that a second. By the way, if you guys are here, if anybody's here, say hello, give me some hearts, or let me know if you're watching this live, if it's a replay. I like to hear from you. Oh, hi Thomas, hi Dorothy. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, goodness. She's got some love. Hi Thomas. There it is. Up over. Ugh, you got me good. So yeah, anyhow, yeah, say hello. Tell me you're here. If you're here. Or boss, you're here. Hello. I would give you a wave. It won't let me give you a wave. But hello, how are you doing? I'm sitting outside. It's a little warm. I'm kind of hot. I keep thinking I need a towel or something to wipe my face off. It's kind of sweaty. But yeah, yeah, tell me you're here. Say hello. I'll try to stop wiggling the camera. But yeah, so I put a post in here the other day, and it was a quote or a picture or something, but it said, you know, life would be so much easier if we just all said what we fucking feel, right? If we just spit it out there, if we just say what we feel. And I often say what I feel. And it's not always so popular, you know? It's not always the most popular thing to say. And not because I'm wrong or bad, you know, just because it's not popular. It's not necessarily what everybody wants to hear. And I oftentimes will be, you know, just throw it out there. And it's sometimes people can get offended. And so I think that's why. I think that's a big reason why I think that's why we don't say what we think or what we feel, is because we're worried about what others think, or what they might feel about what we say, or maybe the drone of that train is that we don't say what we think or feel because we're afraid to hurt somebody's feelings or offend someone. And I think we only feel this way because of the way we've all lived for so long, where we feel like other people offend us or hurt our feelings, rather than understanding that it's a choice to be offended. And it's a choice to get our feelings hurt. Nobody can hurt our feelings. For me anyway, those feelings reside inside of me. So they're untouchable by other people unless I allow that. And if I allow that, I have to understand where other people are coming from, or it can make it funky, We're not understanding why we say and do what we do. I think that's oftentimes why we feel offended by other people or feel like our feelings are hurt. And yeah, I used to feel that way often. I'd be like, oh, I got my feelings hurt about something. And then I realized that they're just my feelings, though, so nobody can hurt them. And I have to choose to be hurt. And usually it's because somebody says something that's mean or hateful or, something like that is a hurtful statement when we feel like we have value in that person in our relationship. Or it's a judgment coming from people, and we can only allow them to judge us if we acknowledge what they say, and take it kind of as our own truth. And so it's one thing if somebody says something that's true and then we get like mad or pissed off or offended by it. You have to ask yourself a question and understand whether or not it's why you're upset, why you're offended, why you're pissed off, whatever it is, because they're just saying something and you're the one that puts the value in it. You're the one that puts the truth. So if they're saying something about you that you don't like, you have to ask yourself why. If it's something that could be better or you could change or you don't like it as well, but you're just not willing to make the choices to make those changes. Sorry, there was a bug on me. Or they're saying things that because you value their relationship, like hurtful things within that relationship, then it's more of you have to evaluate the relationship, and the people that you're spending your time with. So if you're hanging out with people all the time that are constantly hurting your feelings, it's your choice, It is our choice. It's our choice to get our feelings hurt or to let it fall off, or however you choose to explain that to yourself. It's your choice. So a good explanation of that for me is I've often throughout my life felt like my family, my mother in particular, would hurt my feelings or treat me a certain way or criticize me or pick at me or, my mom was just really, I felt like she was just really rough with me growing up and throughout my life. And it wasn't until just the last handful of years that I've really started to understand and realize that my mom's not doing that because of me. I internalized that and felt like, oh, my mom just hates me, or my mom this, or hey, man, I'm just so, I internalized so much of what she thought and felt like it was really me. And it wasn't until just the last few years that I've been able to really understand that my mom's who my mom is based off of her own experiences and based off of her own life and the things that she's been through and the experiences she's had. And so she has these opinions of people and their behaviors and the way they act or the way they do or whatever it is, and then she projects those onto me when I have similar behaviors or acts or whatever it is that she has judgments about or that she has hang-ups about. So it's not me. I mean, it's me, but it's not me. And so for a long time I was like, man, my mom, she just treats me so terrible, or my dad does this, or whatever it was. And I had to understand that that's just them being them. It's not them treating me a certain way. It's just the way they are. So they choose to think the way they think. They choose to believe the way they believe. They choose to behave the way they behave. They hang out with the people they hang out with. These are all their choices. And so I realized that it was also my choice. It was my choice, the fact I was constantly not only hanging out with or being with my own family, but I was internalizing. I was internalizing and absorbing and carrying and operating out of what they thought or what they believed about me or the expectations they had on me. And so for so long, I operated from this state of like, I just won't do this and I won't that, and it was, because of these beliefs. And so I had to understand that we're all here. We all have our opinions. We all have beliefs. We all have, but it's us, and we get to choose to what value that has for us, whether it's coming from somebody else or ourselves, and all of it's coming from us. You know, we're sitting here wondering what they think, or I bet they this, or I bet they that, or they say something and we're like, that's what they meant, you know, and it's like, what do you think? What do you feel? What do you believe? You know, what do you say? And the more you focus on that and not like, fuck off the rest of the world, or screw you, or none of that whatsoever. Just, yeah, that's great for you, but that's not how I do it. Or, yeah, that's cool that you don't like that thing, but I do. For me was my actual physical appearance, because I have tattoos and piercings and things like that I've had throughout my life, and my family has not been those people. My family was very, you know, no tattoos, no this, no that, so they had judgments in this and beliefs within this of who the people that had tattoos were and how they act and how they behave, and I let that affect me for a long time, and it's not my belief, it's not my way, so I have to be confident in my own self, in my own beliefs, in my own way. You want to see my crazy dog? Look at this crazy girl. Can you see her? She says, I'm silly. She's so silly. So anyways, but yeah, I had to put my own beliefs above the beliefs of other people about me. Not about them, about me. I had to put my own desires above the desires of other people for me, not them, you know, and I have to allow these other people to have the same thing, including my children and my parents, you know. I have to have that same respect, that same human to human quality or respect or consideration or whatever you want to call it, but you have to have that same level for other people as you do for yourself. So, yeah, so saying what you think is oftentimes, I think we don't say what we think because we're afraid of what other people think about what we think. It's kind of like, what? But it's really true. So things would be so much simpler for all of us if we just said what we thought and not what we think that they think we should say, or what we think that that person thinks that we're gonna say, or, you know, all these different things. As far as that's all misinterpreted, it's all distorted because that's how we operate. So we have to get back to us, and if we got back to us and said what we really think, we'd all be sharing love, we'd all be sharing light, we'd all be sharing everything that we're all struggling to find, you know, and the things that so many people grow up in life and are searching and looking for that they don't have, all starts back with us, before the layers, before the people, before the influences, before the he said, she said, before all the expectations and everything that we think we're supposed to be. So I encourage you to come back to saying what you think and being what you think and going after what you think, but it needs to be within alignment in a place of purity for you. Right, Dorothy? Right? Hi, Dorothy. Ah. So yeah, but once you do, it's such a beautiful place to live in. So yeah, saying what I think that many people are very, very, very disconnected right now from self. Many people are disconnected from self right now, and they're disconnected from their children, and their partners, and so many other things. And it shows in the world. It shows in the world, and the way things are going down, and the way things are being done. And I think we can do better. I think we can do way, way better. I think we can be better people than this. But I don't know. I think we all have to choose. We all have to choose to be better. And so we can. And I'm here to be better. I'm here to be better than I was before. I'm here to be better than I was yesterday or the day before. Make better choices. Be a better human. Love better. See better. Absorb better. Embody better. And that's what LFR is all about. Is living for real. And living for real legit as fuck. So say what you think, believe what you think, embody what you think, We can all elevate and uplift and ascend to a better place. So, say what you want to say. Let the words fall out. What was the name of that chick that sang that song? I can't remember, but it was say what you want to say. Let the words fall out. Something, something, something. I can't remember, but I remember it was an awesome song. I should find that song and put it in here. But, yeah. Anyhow. LFR. Live for real. No. We can. You guys have an awesome day. Live for real. Be real. Be legit. It's not hard. When you move all the outside chaos and the outside noise and the outside distraction out, when you move it out and get back to home, it's easy to find what's important. So, find it, live it, be it. Be change. Be LFR. Be legit. Love your life. And live the life you love. See ya. Peace out, y'all. Have an awesome day. Did I just say y'all? I did just say y'all. Yeah. Have an awesome day. Hi, puppers. Look, Mr. Puppers. Oh, he loves me. Hi, puppers. He's such a sweet doggy. I love him. Yeah, sweet puppers. The sweet puppers. He's such a sweet guy. So yeah, be legit. Love your life. Love your people. Love your choices. It's possible. It's possible to live and love it. Have an awesome day. Peace out.